The last player I want to talk about tonight, and then I'll answer some of your all's questions, Josh Dobbs. We need to be picking up Josh Dobbs, baby. He didn't know the cadences. He didn't know the players' names that he was throwing to in Minnesota or at Atlanta while playing for the Vikings. And yet he completed 20 passes, threw for 158 yards, threw for 2 touchdowns. He didn't have a great passing grade, 68.4, but and his 7.5% turnover worthy play rate is really, really high. But his NFL passer rating, 101.8, very respectable. It was his third highest NFL passer rate on the season when he didn't know almost anything. But I think this is also a testament to how bad Arthur Smith is, just allowing this guy off the street to have a comeback victory over him. But the reason why we want Josh Dobbs is the expectation that Justin Jefferson is going to eventually come back. I don't think Justin Jefferson is going to come back this week, but we do expect Justin Jefferson to be back this year, and that is great news for Josh Dobbs, who also has an ascending Jordan Addison and a reliable TJ Hawkinson. KJ Osborne, we're monitoring that situation because he also suffered a gruesome hit and had to be carted off the field. So we're monitoring the third string receiver, KJ Osborne, but Josh Dobbs was able to make it happen with a bunch of scrubs and not knowing any of the play call, really. He did study an extra couple hours after practice to learn more of the playbook, but team doesn't know his cadences. He never took a snap at practice this past week and still was able to pull this off. So the legend of Josh Dobbs continues, and because he is tied to arguably the past heaviest team with an extremely inefficient run game and TJ Hawkinson plus Jordan Addison plus the eventual return of Justin Jefferson is why Josh Dobbs can profile as a mid-pack quarterback 2 moving forward. We should be very impressed with what Josh Dobbs has done. Look at the last couple games. Against Baltimore, Josh Dobbs, 24.9 fantasy points in week 8. Week 9, 24.9 fantasy points. In week 4 against San Francisco, 23.4 fantasy points. Against the Giants, 25.2 fantasy points. This is a mid-pack quarterback 2 who can become an access quarterback 1 weeks. So Josh Dobbs, give me some Josh Dobbs. You should be picking him up. Everyone, their brother, should be picking up Josh Dobbs, given that Kevin O'Connell is going to give him the pass volume. He's got the weapons, and Justin Jefferson should be back. And look what he was able to do with scrubs. So Josh Dobbs, who has shown spike weeks this season on a bad Arizona team, now gets a decent enough Minnesota team with better weapons and more pass volume. Give me some Josh Dobbs as a streaming quarterback and possibly a pickup for the rest of the season quarterback, given that Kirk Cousins is out for the year. And I don't anticipate Jaron Hall to steal the job back from Dobbs after what Josh Dobbs was able to do this past week. So yes, go get yourself some Josh Dobbs, pick him up. He is a top 18 quarterback rest of season, barring anything unforeseen. So pick up Josh Dobbs.